Indonesia, a sprawling archipelago in Southeast Asia, is renowned for its breathtaking landscapes and diverse cultures. Officially, Indonesia recognizes 6 major religions: Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. From Java's mosques to Bali's temples, Indonesia's religious landscape reflects centuries of cultural exchange. Islam arrived through trade routes in the 13th century, gradually replacing indigenous beliefs. Christianity, brought by European colonists, found fertile ground in parts of the archipelago. Despite challenges, Indonesia strives for a society where all faiths coexist peacefully. The birth of Indonesia as an independent nation in 1945 ushered in an era of both promise and uncertainty for its diverse religious communities. The nascent nation grappled with fundamental questions about its identity, including the role of religion in public life. The debate over whether Indonesia should adopt a secular model or embrace its Islamic heritage ignited passionate discussions and exposed underlying tensions. Initial drafts of the Indonesian constitution included provisions for an Islamic state, reflecting the aspirations of some segments of society. However, these provisions faced strong opposition from proponents of a more inclusive and pluralistic nation. After intense deliberations, a compromise was reached, and the controversial clauses were removed. Instead of enshrining a specific religion, Indonesia adopted Pancasila as its national ideology. Pancasila, meaning 5 principles in Sanskrit, emphasizes national unity, social justice, and belief in one God. While acknowledging the importance of faith, Pancasila sought to create a common ground for citizens of all religious backgrounds, promoting tolerance and respect for diversity. In 1946, the Indonesian government established the Ministry of Religious Affairs, a unique institution tasked with managing religious affairs and fostering interfaith harmony. The ministry's creation reflected the significance of religion in Indonesian society and the government's commitment to recognizing and supporting religious communities. However, the ministry's role has been subject to debate and criticism over the years. Critics argue that the ministry's focus on the 6 officially recognized religions has inadvertently marginalized and disadvantaged followers of indigenous beliefs and other faiths. The ministry's involvement in religious education and certification has also raised concerns about potential bias and the imposition of specific religious interpretations. Despite these challenges, the Ministry of Religious Affairs has played a crucial role in facilitating interfaith dialogue, promoting religious tolerance, and addressing issues related to religious freedom. The ministry's efforts to engage with religious leaders and communities have contributed to conflict resolution and the promotion of peaceful coexistence. While Indonesia's official recognition of 6 religions aimed to promote religious harmony, it inadvertently created challenges for followers of local indigenous faiths. These faiths, often deeply rooted in local customs and traditions, did not neatly fit into the categories defined by the government. As a result, followers of local faiths faced pressure to conform to one of the recognized religions to access government services, education, and legal recognition. This pressure led to the suppression and marginalization of indigenous beliefs, driving some communities to practice their faith in secret or assimilate into dominant religions. The plight of local faiths highlights the complexities of defining and regulating religion in a diverse society. While the intention may be to promote harmony, rigid categories and definitions can inadvertently exclude and marginalize certain groups. Recognizing and respecting the diversity of religious expression, even beyond officially recognized faiths, is crucial for ensuring true religious freedom and inclusion. The rise of President Suharto in 1967 marked a turning point in Indonesia's religious landscape. Suharto's regime gradually aligned with Islamic groups to consolidate power, impacting the country's religious dynamics. Policies promoted a conservative interpretation of Islam, especially in public life. This included mandatory religious education and increased funding for Islamic institutions. The era saw rising religious tensions and intolerance, especially towards minorities. The government's ties with Islamic organizations led to discrimination and violence against minorities. The fall of Suharto in 1998 ushered in democratization and reform, bringing opportunities and challenges for religious freedom. While civil society and religious expression grew, religious intolerance and violence persisted. Governments have tried to balance religious freedom with social order. Efforts include promoting interfaith dialogue and addressing discriminatory regulations. In 2023, Nahdlatul Ulama endorsed the UN Charter, promoting religious freedom and human rights. Indonesia's religious landscape is a complex and ever-evolving tapestry, woven from threads of diverse faiths, cultural influences, and historical experiences. From its inception as an independent nation, Indonesia has grappled with the challenges of balancing its commitment to religious freedom with the need to maintain social cohesion and national unity. The journey towards true religious harmony in Indonesia has been marked by both progress and setbacks. While the country has made significant strides in promoting interfaith dialogue, strengthening legal frameworks, and fostering a culture of tolerance, challenges remain. Discrimination against religious minorities persists, and sporadic outbreaks of violence highlight the fragility of peace. Despite these challenges, Indonesia's commitment to fostering interfaith understanding and cooperation offers a beacon of hope for the region and the world. The country's vibrant civil society, active interfaith initiatives, and the growing influence of moderate voices within religious communities provide a strong foundation for building a more harmonious and inclusive society.